Warning: the following podcast has been performed by complete idiots. Under no circumstances should anyone attempt this level of idiocy in their own home. Please also note that listening to the following episode may result in mild confusion, occasional laughter, and an overall loss of brain cells. So, without further ado, welcome to the OCP, the original Copycats podcast.
Oh, it might be a little bit.
That's all right. This is the good bit. This is the bit where we can figure shit out.
There we go.
Oh. Well, hello and welcome back to the MHH podcast. My head hurts, and the reason my head hurts is because Alex you've hit the ground running with this app and you've smashed it. And we normally do little recaps. If Alex has done incredible editing, he'll bring me, before we start recording an app, he'll show me the last step of whatever progress you've made.
Yeah.
This is, I know we say this probably every episode. If you are not watching the videos and you're just listening, we still love you. Go and watch. What are you titling it? Do you know? Professor Crep? Probably.
So that would be the first episode out. I think it's called Yet Another OCP Catch Up.
Okay, so it's going to be called, you've already probably listened to it. You would have done by this point, but that's the difference. You've probably only listened to it. If you've listened to it and found it funny, which I hope you do, please, even if you skip to a certain point, and I'm not gonna tell you which point it is. You probably heard that, depending on whether or not Alex cuts that out, and you just see us cackling with laughter. Go and watch that, because it is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And that's not just me blowing smoke up our asses.
No, I mean,
I have been in stitches. I've nearly thrown up. We said that was when we suggested that we need to start recording Alex showing me the edits, because I was nearly thrown up with laughter.
yeah, the reaction this time was so much smaller than the other two, but I can't blame you for that. The other ones you were like,
I'm in so much pain. And even that was a genuine reaction. I've seen that clip 5 times. And it doesn't get any less funny, and it's just perfect of how it's done. And it's just, oh my god! Again, I'm trying not to give us too much credit, but yeah, yeah, exactly. Blue. If you know, you know. How you doing, Alex? Sorry, we've been communicating. I just want to.
Right. Yeah, I'm good. I'm hot. I'm shiny.
Yes.
Did you ever watch the Shiny show?
Yes. It was just
a
wooden spoon wrapped in tinfoil. That was the. When did YouTube start doing that?
That's fucked up plan over, isn't it?
No, it's part of the behind the scenes stuff.
It's promo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that the Shiny show was just something that I'd seen with some weird fever dream.
No, it was
I'm
weird.
glad that you've seen it as well.
It was weird. Bring yourself a shiny. It was like that. Do you remember? Like, yeah. Thank you for making me dig deep into that crevice of my brain. Just like the Rosie and Jim.
Oh,
yeah, Rosie and Jim.
The thing with Rosie and Jim,
they were.
And I will get back to the intro of the podcast in a minute.
I've already done that.
My bit.
That. Oh yeah. Well, this is technically Alex's episode. I just said I would need to do the intro.
The thing with Rosie and Jim was I had a video, like a VHS, and it had on it Rosie and Jim, and it only had one episode.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it was part of a larger, when you used to get like
the
videos,
box set.
Box set.
Yeah,
but it was like you get Rosie and Jim, and for example, I had the Hungry Caterpillar, and
what, one episode per video?
It was one video, but it had several different episodes of different kids' programs on it.
Oh, like a variety pack.
Yeah, it was like a pick and mix kind of thing, but for TV shows.
Well, yeah, that was essentially what I just said, just with a twist, mate. You could have just said variety pack, and I had to put. Oh, sorry. Carry on. Yeah. You suck. It's like a variety pack. Yeah, it's like pick and mix. It's like, all right. Yeah, it's like a homeless man picking meat off of a shelf. He's going to pick whatever he wants. Don't know, mate. He'll pick what he wants, doesn't he?
Anyway.
Or she. We don't discriminate against homeless people on this podcast.
No.
You didn't sound like you. No.
It's by house, mate. Have you seen that video?
Yes,
It's
I've
like,
seen
how
that.
can you be homeless? Just buy a house.
Yeah, yes, I have seen that video.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right. So, there's not a huge plan for today's
When
episode.
is there ever? We
But
said
there
we were going to
hasn't
revamp the
been-
pod, and we not. Admittedly, I've loved episodes 100 to wherever we are
I'd
now.
say that 100 to 110
Yeah.
have been quite different.
Oh yeah, they've been
Yeah.
different because you're not at the forefront of everything now.
Right.
No, as in you are shite, but I mean, like, like I intro pods now. I feel more comfortable to see you fuckers as a separate entity now, which is great.
That's fair.
Yeah, just stop
Right.
bringing up fucking Jim Carrey gagging. Another reason why you need to go and watch the visual pod.
So I'm just going to do an impromptu anus because we haven't
Oh.
done one in a while.
We haven't done one.
So I'm just going to read the first story that comes up, okay?
Famous Delboy
Famous
insult.
Delboy insight.
Insight. You should have let me finish, mate. All right, I was reading that first. You've absolutely screwed it there.
Go on. Do you want that one or someone
I
else?
don't want any of them. I don't know what Delboy quote is.
I don't want any of them. Fuck you.
I was waiting for you to start scrolling, and I was just going to read it while she was scrolling. What the fuck is that? Oh my god! Sorry, mate. I've just added something else you need to add to the bloody pod. That is fucking horrendous. I guarantee that's the person you're going to marry in the future. That's what you're going to wake up, and that's the face you're going to be waking up. That is. Oh my god. Oh
That is horrendous. Okay.
yeah, I was reading that as well.
Yeah, should we go for owner distraught after emotional support alligator goes missing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a woman that won the fucking jackpot twice in 1 week as well, the lucky bitch.
What?
Oh, twice in 10 weeks.
Woman wins $1 million lottery jackpot twice in 10 weeks.
Mental. No, do the alligator one. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
that's a man. Oh, no.
Bring my baby back. Wally the emotional support alligator goes missing in Georgia. Distraught Joe.
Yeah, not to. I was waiting for you to get to this point. Not to destroy Americans again, because we seem to love doing that. I love you. They can't even spell Joey correctly.
That is not Joey.
that I think that is Joey.
Oh dear.
Well, tell me.
Although,
we have
no, because
what?
it is Georgia, isn't it?
We are a part of a. When do we have emotional support animals that are alligators in the UK? That's not what I was getting at. I was going to say we are part of a American podcasting family.
Yeah.
So if they are listening and they haven't given up on us, Joey with a Joie.
But then you spell it Joey in Friends.
Yes, but you can also spell Alex with an I.
And a Y.
And so you've just then defeated your own argument as to.
No, I'm just saying.
the Americans must only spell it one way. There's a
No,
with a
I'm-
U.
Fuck you. I was saying
They have.
that they spell it two ways.
Yeah,
So why have they chosen to spell it this way?
because it's one of the now
When
3
they've-
ways that they have to spell it.
Speaking of three-way, no. Distraught.
You just caught me on one of my fish. One of my gym looks.
One of your cutaways.
Yeah.
Distraught Joey Henney said his 1.7 meter long pet had helped relieve his depression from nearly a
Probably ate his wife as well.
For nearly a decade. The bond between the pair has earned them tens of thousands of followers on social
Oh shit,
media.
that's where we've been going wrong. We just need to get a fucking alligator.
Just need to get a wife.
Okay. you go for it.
A famed emotional support alligator has gone missing while on a trip with his owner after being targeted by suspected pranksters.
Oh, pricks. Who pranks a fucking alligator?
I tell you, pranks these days. Let me tell you, pranks these days have gone out of hand, young man.
Wait, who are they pranking maybe? Is it the old man or the alligator? Because, I mean, not to give them credit, but if you're pranking an alligator, you got some balls on you.
Mm.
But pranking an old man, you're just a piece of shit, really. So continue. Sorry.
Distraught Joey... Oh, I'm just going to read that again. It was then apparently dumped outside... That's no context now.
Yeah, you've only read half the paragraph.
Distraught Joey Henney believes his thingy went missing.
His thingy?
Just a prank, bro.
Mate, if his thingy's at 1.7 metre long, oh my God. That's mental.
It was then apparently dumped outside a nearby property before authorities came to collect it and then realised the reptile back...
Oh, it released, not realised. And when they realised the reptile back into the wild, yeah, I
thought they'd named
there's
it.
that public education coming in.
I thought they'd named it back, and then realised the reptile back.
Well, from the sounds of it, I thought his name was 1.7 metre long pet. That's all they've called it.
Well, they released it back into the wild.
Maybe the alligator is Joey, and what was actually kidnapped was the old man.
Of a 438,000-acre swamp dozens of miles away. Mr. Henney said the alligator has helped relieve his depression for nearly a decade, and the bond between the pair has earned them tens of thousands... I've read this already.
Yeah, that was the headline.
Why do they do that?
Because it gives them an extra paragraph.
That's true. That's basically what we used to do in school.
Yep, I used to
reword things.
Yeah,
like, what's a variety pack? Oh, it's a pick and mix.
Yeah, I used to type in white.
Did you?
To add the numbers, yeah.
Mate,
yeah,
that's
you used to
genius.
get a text box in the bottom left corner of your page, whatever. Just type loads of shit in there, put spaces in, colour it to white, and at the top it will say, you've got X amount of words.
Why did I not think
They
of
ain't going
that?
to count it, are they?
No.
Yeah, don't listen to that advice.
Children, I always thought that they genuinely counted each individual
So imagine
word.
now, our teachers, when we were in school, are our age now.
Oh, God, I can be asked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't do that.
Do it. We all need help now.
Yeah, that was you were getting there.
We need all the help we can get to bring my baby back, Mr. Henney said in a tearful video paper. It is hot. Posted on TikTok, where Wally has 143,000 followers. Is the
Why are you so quick to scroll, brother? Give us some time to prepare for shit like that to pop up. My God, that is a swanky alligator there. Yeah, you got to save that.
Please, we need your help, he added. Mr. Henney, who lives in Pennsylvania, had taken Wally with him on a trip to the port city of Brunswick.
That was his first mistake, is naming it Wally. He's never going to find the bastard.
Last month. The Georgia Department of Natural Resources confirmed it received a report of a nuisance alligator in the area on the 21st of April, and a licensed trapper was dispatched to capture it. The agency said that the reptile was released in a remote location, but stressed it did not know if the creature was Wally.
Well, how was he meant to know?
The trapper...
Never mind, then I'm talking to myself then.
Sorry. The trapper came and got Wally and dropped him off in a swamp with about 20 other alligators that same day, Mr. Henney said in a social media post earlier that week. The swamp is very large, and the trapper said that the chances of them finding Wally is slim to none. Mr. Henney has urged his followers not to risk their safety by joining his hunt for his beloved reptile, and said all he wants is information. A fundraising page has set up... No. A fundraising page... I was just thinking in my head, I'm doing so well at reading, and then I fucked
probably
it.
stop. You should probably focus on the words, mate. What? A self-zoom and a noise. That's going to help him. I'm letting you... I'm not taking over. This is...
A fundraising page set up to cover travel costs, vet bills, and potential legal costs has so far raised more than $8,000. We all want, and honestly, So yeah, his alligator went missing.
I was looking for that. Was probably the only anus story you've ever told. I was actually interested in the results.
Oh.
I was such a nervous laugh. Oh my god! All right,
Where
scroll
are
down.
we?
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Okay, right.
All right, no, hang on.
All we want.
Give yourself a break. All we want, and honestly, all anyone wants, is for the trapper who was doing his job to give us the location. We would even have zero issues giving him the reward for Wally's safe return, or any other licensed trapper for that matter. Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't know there's more. I thought that was it.
Just walking out on a lead.
Yeah, but the joke's on him now. He told Sky News last year.
Something bothering.
Oh, great! I was fucking. It's a peak. Oh, I figured. I was doing Johnny Vegas advert voice earlier.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Vegas, monkey. Don't make me laugh.
Have I told you how not to dry your hair?
I look like I fly a helicopter in Barbados. I love that. Scroll back up. There was a result. He said the joke's on him now, so I've got to read more.
Go on then.
I don't want to.
Mr. Henny, who
I
describes
laugh funny,
himself...
you make mistakes. Okay, carry on.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Mr. Henny, who describes himself as
No,
a
you've missed 2 paragraphs.
Oh, is it important?
Maybe.
It is illegal in Georgia for people to keep alligators without a special license. I went a bit cockney there.
It's a little bit.
And the state's Department of Natural Resources says it does not grant permission to pet alligators.
Oh, so they're
for
pricks.
pet alligators.
He's had it for like 10 years. What?
I said alligators.
Great.
Pennsylvania has no state law against owning alligators.
Alligators.
Though it is illegal.
It doesn't have any law against owning aggravators.
Although it is illegal to own owners. No.
It's illegal to own owners. Fuck it, you're reading everything from now on.
To own...
You're not. None of these guys are getting the story, by the way.
Though it
They've
is
they're
illegal
out.
for owners to release them into the wild.
But he didn't. It
No.
was stolen from him.
Mr. Henny, who describes himself as a reptile rescuer, said he first met Wally after his friend captured him in Florida and dropped him off as a joke in September 2015. But the joke's on him now. Where is it?
Yeah, his alligator's gone missing.
Yeah.
Sucks for you, old man.
Sucks to suck. Yeah, right. So that was anus. There you go. Which one is it? Is it yellow?
Honestly, we haven't pushed those buttons in about 4 recordings. So
What's the rest of them?
I don't know. Shall we test?
Yeah, go on.
All
This
right.
is a tester for the listeners.
Have fun. That's the fucking Valentine's Day episode.
Brad hates
last year.
that one.
That was last year, by the way, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, we haven't done it this year.
That's very true. I forgot. Oh, I hit 2. Hang on.
Shut the f***
Oh my God.
Hey,
The classic.
Chris Rodrigo.
I hope you're still alive, Chris. Oh, that was a bad one to push after I said that.
Oh, right. We got about 10 minutes
For what?
to do the Ask Reddit section. That's what we're doing today, guys. The ambulance has turned up. So we had a quick break there because it got really hot, and in the meantime, 2 fire trucks and a quick response fire car has turned up outside, and an ambulance, and they're all in the house opposite my house.
Yeah. Nothing to do with us, but
No, we're just being nosy.
we're nosy. Yeah.
Right, so as the plan was for today, we're just going to do a few questions, not many, just maybe 5 or so questions from Ask Reddit. Just
It's
quick
our
fire.
opinions then, is it?
Yeah, we'll
Let's
do
have
our opinion, then we can have a quick look in the comments, see what's being said.
I like a good comment.
So I'm going to go with top, not hot.
Of when?
Top of all time.
Top of all time.
Yeah.
So if anybody's done this, then we're probably reading the same ones they have.
Top of this month.
If anybody's done this in the last month. Okay.
Okay, so The month is May.
Who's
And-
reading?
I can do the first one if you want.
Yeah, good.
And we can take it in turns. Okay. Right, what is your I'm calling it now prediction? It's very vague.
It is. What do you think is going to happen in our lifetime? Based on the progression that's been made so far.
In 20 years, those firefighters are still going to be outside my house.
Probably, yeah.
No,
Sorry, my throat is fucked from the laughter, by the way.
I reckon there's going to be some form of base on the moon.
What, in our lifetime?
Mm-hmm.
What's the benefit of having a base on the moon?
So we can go further out and come back for refueling and stuff. I'm not a scientist, mate.
Why would we put it on the moon?
Because it's the closest thing to our planet. We've been there
Do
before.
you know how far away the moon is from us?
It's not like mega far, but it's
No,
pretty
I'm not having
far.
a go. I think, like, have you seen the diagram of how far the moon is? You could fit every planet in our solar system between the Earth and the moon. That's
Okay,
how
so it's quite far
away
there.
It's yeah, but it's not the furthest. You know what I mean? That's just a gap in between us and the moon.
Yeah.
Who's having a piss?
It's probably one of the next doors watering the plants or something.
So it's just I'm not a scientist. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, that's just a gap in between. So the spaces in between. I mean, it'd be a good stopping off point, but again, building on that surface would probably be.
Well, I just think it's close enough to Earth that you could reasonably send stuff to there vaguely quickly.
I've just had a thought.
Go on.
You know how people say that the Earth doesn't get any heavier because all the resources of things we've made
Come from the Earth.
so
Yeah.
it doesn't actually ever get any heavier.
Yeah.
I would say that the Earth is lighter since humans have become more technologically advanced, not only
Sending
because of
satellites
space
out.
debris,
Mm.
yeah, but also there's constantly a flag on the fucking moon that was
Yeah.
made from an Earth-based resource.
I would say you're right.
So thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
Jojo Siwa's mental breakdown
She's
was
already
also...
had that. She's already had that. She's had that recently. That's why
Really?
they said it 23 days ago.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
nice.
do you know who Jojo Siwa is?
I've heard of her.
She was a very family-friendly, kid-based thing, and I saw a clip on YouTube
Mm.
as I was scrolling through. She's gone full-on, like, hardcore lesbian now. Like, she's full-on, like,
Oh, shit.
yeah. But most people see her as, like, she used to sell little bows for, like, $1. And she made, like, this really big empire of fucking selling these bows to little girls. And now she's gone hardcore, like Miley Cyrus when she was swinging on wrecking balls and shit.
Oh, yeah,
She's
yeah.
gone more extreme than that now.
Christ.
Yeah. We don't care, but there you go.
Right, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm here to talk about the socials. Basically, if you're a fan of us, I'm going to give you a list of stuff that you can go and check out if you want to see more of us. So we have an Instagram, which is _OCP. We have a Reddit, which is r/theOCP. We have a YouTube where we upload main content videos, which is the original Copycats. And we have a YouTube for the podcast, which is the OCP. And we also have a TikTok, which is original Copycats. Pretty much the same as the YouTube, to be honest. But yeah, so that's the socials. Go and check them out. Thanks. Someone said, biggest threat in the next 5 years from AI.
I'm not too worried about AI too much.
Considering some of it I am, some of it I'm not. Like when you see the things that are like, oh, create a video of this or make a picture of this, some of it's really like, holy shit.
Do they mean threat from AI as a single entity or from the influence of humans AI? Because I think...
Well, AI doesn't exist,
Not yet.
technically, because it can't think for itself. It's
No, but it
all like
uses-
inputted from humans, isn't it?
Yeah, but it will take information scattered across and piece it together, you know.
Yeah.
But humans will be able to do a lot of damage with AI, but then there
Throw
needs to
some
be...
water on it. Problem solved, isn't it? Scientist. So,
Do you know how hard it was to keep that smile, by the way? To keep it from coming out. It's mental.
You see an influx of people avoiding social media, phone call. Yeah.
I don't think we will. I think we live in too much of a society where technology is too imprinted in our lives. I think people need to stop caring too much. I know that's I would say my answer to this, and it is not me being that guy. I just think that humans as a whole are going to become a lot softer. They're already becoming a lot softer.
Yeah.
So imagine what it's going to be like at the end of our lifetime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's my prediction is that we're just going to, as a species, we're going to not be able to... It will help because that means that everybody on the planet won't have the confidence or the strength to go to war with each other. So that's probably great. But as a whole, humans are going to become a lot softer and we're going to worry even more. Sorry to the next 2-3 generations of kids, but yeah. It's your fucking fault.
What is your fuck off, there is no way that's true fact?
Oh my God. I've met so many people that they chat so much bollocks. You can't, there's no way you can believe them. I don't have the fact, but that's just...
I've got one, but it wasn't a fact per se. It was just an anecdote that someone told me once.
Go on.
So I used to work with somebody, and they used to spout a load of shite. They were talking about going over to Saudi Arabia a lot.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, used to see all sorts over there. Went over there once, and you go over, you say shukran to everybody, and that's the only Saudi Arabian he obviously knew.
Clearly.
And he said, I was walking down the street once and I saw a kid run out from his parents, truck, vroom, straight over. Neighbour come out of the house, started scraping him off the road with a shovel. Everyone carried on as if it was nothing.
That's
I'm
bollocks.
like, what?
If your son had just died, you'd be, oh my God.
But then, it's
more.
It's not quite as bad as that one, but it was, I've been to...
drag me in softly there, bro. Just straight.
Been to Antarctica before. I've ridden a polar bear.
He didn't. No, he didn't. He's clearly fucking with you there.
He was an old man. He
So
was deadly serious. Doesn't live far from me, actually.
Don't care. He's a psycho. He sounds like... Maybe that's him. He's given the wrong address.
Okay. Well, something most people don't realise is extremely dirty, gross, or unsanitary.
People that think it's okay to not wash their hands after they've had a shit.
Yeah,
Like, we can probably get away with urination because we can just dangle.
Yeah, you don't even have to touch anything.
No, you just whip it out. Sorry for
flops in the toilet.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. All right, mate. You crouch down or something?
It's that 1.7 metre alligator from
We found it. But yeah, there are people that think that because they fold the tissue enough...
Where's Willie?
I choked on my drink not too long ago and it's really fucked up my throat.
It's going to burn.
It's burning,
Yeah.
so I'm trying, I'm so sorry to the listeners. If in the second half I've come across like a miserable, I'm really not. It's just I did choke on my drink. It might even be in the podcast, to be honest, because I choked on the pod. And it's just made my throat burn a little bit.
It's fucking hot as well, to be fair.
Thank you. Shit, there it is. Oh, hotel rooms. That's a good one.
Hotel rooms are a rip-off. That's true.
I mean, we did the fucking...
That's not what the question was.
No.
I was thinking of
Where
a
did
different
we stay
one.
in Bristol when we went to go see the Happy Hour show?
The
stayed there
Marriott.
Marriott, that's it. That was all right.
That was nice.
That was good. I mean, it was extortionate prices, but the parking was incredible. Buffets, that is a good point, actually.
Everyone's touching shit with their hands.
Yeah. And because there's, Zaza's, yeah, I love Zaza's.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody made up a good point the other day, is that you got to think, people are cooking constantly through the working hours. They haven't got time to be cleaning utensils as often as they probably should be when they're cooking food. There's no wash station back there, really. There is, obviously, but it's not massive. And it's all just, the cooking stations are not...
Plus, everyone walking around probably coughing all over the food.
Yeah. Little kids running riot, not being supervised by parents. I hate that.
There's space behind your ears if you don't specifically clean behind them. Yes.
That is true. Because I get like fluff build up there.
Yeah.
I got to just go like that and just clear out the fluff.
I get shit behind there and I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, you get like
Skin and
dirt
shit.
and shit. Yeah. But I clean mine quite. I get a baby wipe behind it. And just
That's decent. That's probably a good idea.
Only because mine used to get really sore. So I clean them quite a bit.
I find that the insides of my ears, in like the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that gets really mucky. But then I wonder whether...
dirt and stuff, though.
That's true.
I think that's your problem.
I wear earphones a lot as well. So I wonder whether that's sweat and...
Does it cover your whole ear?
No, but I've got like a sticky up... I ain't got them on me, but I've got a sticky up bit that keeps it in my ear.
Oh, well, might be it then.
Ready? What did a teacher say or do to you that you've never forgotten?
I don't know what Mr. Avery did to you, but my God,
my dear boy.
My dear boy. He fucking loved you.
Just take my hand.
You and Tom Bain, he absolutely loved the shit out of both of you.
Just cutie.
You used to hold your hand,
boys. Yeah. Yeah, he used to take my hand. I'll put my mic down.
Oh.
And he used to sometimes, my dear boy, like that.
Well, I've told you I've seen him since, haven't I?
Yeah.
Multiple times. And he had a carer with him, bless him. Did I tell you about the carer? We were in BP. I was paying for fuel. And he was at the till, paying, and he was all like wrapped up in his blanket and shit. He had his hat on. And I recognised his voice. I was like, it's fucking Mr. Avery there. I'm going to have a listen. And the guy said, "Oh, are you paying by card today, sir?" He said, "Yes, I am, my dear boy." And he put his card in the machine, and as he was about to put his pin in, I wish I was kidding you, he said, "Ready, Teddy, go," and put his pin in. Oh my God! So he lived for his.
You got to respect it.
Oh yeah, I make the jokes that he was a bit of a pedo, but I think
he was just a friendly.
I think he was just loved what he did. Yeah. Not all mentally disabled people are pedophiles. No. But all paedophiles are mentally disabled people, you know what I mean? It's like
not all hot tubs are jacuzzis, but all jacuzzis are hot tubs.
Are they?
Yeah, because jacuzzi is the brand, hot tub is the product. What's a movie you've watched more than 5 times?
God, how much time you got? Oh, you know my new one? And
Go on.
I hope Encanto.
Never heard of it.
That is...
How are you spelling that?
ENC Encanto. That one. That is a very good film. Very good film.
Have you watched it more than 5 times because you have kids?
No. I watched it on my own.
My dear boy.
No. Well, the main actress is Stephanie Beatrice, who plays Rosa Diaz.
Let's break it to you, mate. That's a cartoon.
Huh? Yeah, but it's her. You need to watch it. That's the only thing I can say. It's a musical.
Is that the one that's got "What Could I Say"?
No, that's Moana.
Oh.
What? No, this is. It's about a family that get a magical gift because their grandfather sacrificed themselves. Right. So it's like, play a song. What are you playing?
What could I
It's just called Your Way. It's Moana. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
What can I say except...
Sorry.
Not as funny as Blur, but
Encanto.
I know these songs too well. That one, yeah.
Oh,
that one, yeah.
Hello.
Magical house and everything. It's a very good story. And Stephanie Beatrice actually sings.
My cousin's ceremony is
Rosa
tonight.
Diaz is singing.
2 hours later.
So full of music, a rhythm of its own design.
Play the fucking song, man. You can't.
No, I played 1:20.
Yeah, you just hardly hit the. Like, right then. I don't know how you're going to cut that, by the way. Have fun.
Oh. I don't know. But we'll call it there.
It's so warm.
It's so hot. Well, thanks for watching today's episode or listening to today's episode, depending. Please, please, please go over to the YouTube and check out the video because we've put a lot of effort into it, and I think it makes the jokes a lot funnier,
I think
personally.
it does. You add so much to the jokes with your editing, especially that whatever the episode. That's so funny. That's so good.
Well, on Josh's recommendation, go and listen to yet another OCP catch-up, but on the YouTube.
Yeah. You don't have to watch it all. Just
just
skip,
a little bit.
Just skip to the bit. No, there's more. There is more than that. Your editing's pretty good.
Thanks.
But that is the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
Join us next time when we're doing something else. Not sure what yet.
It's so funny watching you stare at the camera, by the way, because you're like, oh, something else.
It's my suave
I
charm.
know, you just be loose with it. I'm just like laid back. Yeah.
Anything to say before we head off into the night, across the wooden hill to Bedfordshire, Joshua? Nah, shit.
Across the wooden what?
So my mum used to say to me when
She's so
'cause
poetic, your mother.
I used to hate bedtimes as a kid, as you do. And she used to say, "Right then, Mr. Alex, I think it's time we take a walk up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire." And I hated it because it meant I had to go to sleep. And now I love it because it reminds me of simpler times.
What's fucking simpler times for you? You're still in the same bedroom.
Yeah, but she don't
You're
carry
not,
me up the
though.
stairs. I carry her.
Yeah, I know. It's what my arm is doing. You weren't expecting that reaction, did you?
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. You've caught yourself there because I didn't even do. I just made a face. That's going to be another good one.
Oh, yeah. At least it was mainly this.
That doesn't help. It doesn't make it any better. It was inside you. It's gross. No, I don't have anything to add. Other than that.
Bringing his arm away now.
No,
Don't spit on me.
don't laugh again.
Oh, dear.
I'm glad you found that funny, though.
That was funny.
Yeah, at yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See you later, guys.
So, yeah, thank you.
This is an Off the Tongue podcast.